Hello, welcome to Vin Yin, a 60-minute exploration of lower body today, hips, back, IT band. For today's class, you'll need 2 blocks as shown behind me and a strap. Place your blocks on either end of your mat and lay your mat out like you see mine. It will be helpful to follow along. To begin, come to hands and knees and press your hips back toward your heels until you feel a stretch in your quadriceps. Untuck your knees, untuck your ankles and toes to stretch out your ankles. Maybe placing a block under your forehead or slowly letting your head come to your mat, feeling so grounded here. Stretch your arms out. Slight bend in your elbow. Take a deep, full body breath. Feel your ribs, your back, and belly expand. As you exhale, slide your attention from your mind to your body. Transitioning your worldview from critic or judge to observer, to witness. Continue breathing slowly, noticing how the body is melting into your mat with every exhalation. Tap into the security that your mat is offering through the earth. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly peel off the mat to all fours. Slide your hands under your shoulders. Spread your fingers wider than you think, helping to stretch through the palms. Rock back and forth, noticing the stretch you're receiving in low back and hips, as well as in your ankle joint and shin. Back and forth, maybe exaggerating the stretch a little bit more, tucking your chin, rounding through your back, getting into the shoulder complex. Few more times. Taking it slow, taking it easy. In yoga, in the yogic tradition, bija mantra or seed sounds are part of the practice, especially as it relates to the chakras, the energy centers up and down your body. Today's bija mantra is Lam, associated with Muladhara chakra, the base of your spine. Think of the pelvic floor. This is our security center, where we begin to feel safe and grounded. Come to hands and knees. Extend right leg behind you. Lift right leg up. Flex through right ankle. Feel the glute engage. Straighten your knee. Raise left arm like you're shaking somebody's hand. Press through your right hand, engaging through the shoulder joint. Bring hand and knee down. Press back to child's pose. Inhale up to table. Stretch left leg long. Flex through your left ankle. Engage through the glute, and then slowly raise right arm like you're shaking somebody's hand. Gaze is just off your mat. To all fours, press back to child, and now let's flow. Inhale on the breath, reaching into spinal balance, and exhaling back to child. On your own rhythm, using your breath as the metronome supporting the tempo of your movement. Back and forth. Feel strong through the core as you reach. Get another inch out of your body. Feels so good to be on your mat and moving. One more time. Lift, reach, and stretch. Press back. And coming up to all fours, take a seat facing the long edge of your mat. Step your feet wide, walk your hands back, press your hands into the ground, drop knees to the right and to the left, windshield wiper, your knees side to side. So what you'll begin to notice is one knee dropping a little closer to the ground and maybe the opposite knee as the muscles around your hip joint begin to warm and open. Drop your knees to the right. And as you drop to the right, with right knee forward, walk your hands forward. Turn your belly towards your knee. Turn your fingertips in. Bend your elbows. Belly will drop down to your thigh. Tuck your chin. Straighten your arms. And then lift your gaze. Belly drops forward. Bend your elbows. When you come down, tuck your chin. And as you straighten, you may notice a little stretch from the low back into thigh. That's the psoas. Moving. Think of undulating your spine, rounding through your back as you press up. One more time. Gaze forward. Bring right hand next to your knee. Raise left arm up. Take an open twist. Tuck left arm under right. Reach and stretch. This is akin to thread the needle. Inhale, open. And begin to exaggerate the motion. Your body responds quickly to dynamic motion, which is what you're doing here. If you pay attention, if you turn on your witness observer, what's happening when I raise my arm and press it back? You'll feel the stretch in your chest. When I reach through under the armpit, what are you feeling? What do you feel when you do that? Ask yourself those questions. Getting away from thinking and into feeling in this practice. Stay where you are. Bring both hands down. Press up to a seat. Walk your hands behind you. Turn. Step your feet wide. Windshield wiper side to side. Press your palms down, engaging through the shoulder joint. That's called protraction. It's a very safe, mechanically safe place for you to be. And the next time your knees drop to the left, swing your body over. Belly facing forward, walk your hands forward. Tilt your fingertips in. When you bend your elbows, elbows will point out, gaze down. Tuck your chin, feel the stretch through your low back, around your hip, and press up, gazing up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Think of undulating. And if your eyes are closed, that's fantastic. You're awakening proprioception. That's that awareness of where your body is in space without vision. Those early motions of yoga practice can be done with eyes closed. It helps you transition from thinking to feeling. Last time up, adjust your left hand, sweep right arm out. Take the open twist, and then as your gaze turns, slide your arm underneath your armpit. Good. And continue. Notice if one side feels a little sticky. That's normal in our daily life, but your yoga does a fantastic job of correcting imbalances. Working with mindfulness, mindful movement, and your breath. Spread your fingers wide, engage behind your shoulder blade. Last time open. And release. Looking down, switch to hands and knees. Table pose, a cat-cow, to bring your body back to neutral. Lifting your gaze, lift your tail. Think of the heels of your hands driving towards your knees. Use your sticky mat for resistance. Tuck your tail, tuck your chin, press your body up. Think of pressing palms down and apart. Once you've got that, you can now flow those two things together. Using your hands, driving your hands toward knees and cow. Exhale into cat, pressing palms down and apart, engaging the shoulders, building strength and power. Come to neutral table, tuck your toes to downward facing dog. First dog of practice, walk it out. This gets into the plantar muscles. Every time you come to downward facing dog, you are doing your feet such a favor. You stave off the effects of plantar fasciitis and tight Achilles tendonitis. Keep walking your dog, swivel your head, open your jaw, press through your palms, engaging with your sticky mat, building strength and power through your shoulder joint. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Engage through the glute. Press your right heel down, press your palms into the ground, and now switch. Inhale, lift right leg up. Feel the stretch through the hamstrings of the left side. Very nice. Bring your foot down. Come to hands and knees. Step right foot forward for low lunge. Taking out the block that's in front of you, slide it towards you. Tuck your back toes. Walk your foot farther back to get more of a stretch to the hip flexor. With your right foot forward, bring your palm on the block. Bring your body up. Feel the stretch. Lengthen into your thigh. Press your hips forward. Think of lifting your chest a little bit more, slow as it goes. Untuck your back toes. Press your ankle into the ground. Feel the engagement up through the thigh. Light toes in the front. Raise your arms up. Lifting slowly. Lift your chest. Feel the stretch come all the way through the anterior chain. A deep breath here. Bring your left hand to the block. Tuck your back toes. Lift your knee off the ground. Take a big twist. Remember, engaging through the upper shoulder. Spread your fingers wide. Look down. Drop your knee to the ground. Press your hips back. Straighten your front leg, half splits. Walk the block towards you if necessary. Lift your chest. Think of anchoring through your heel. Drive it down. Try to drag it back. Your hip will come back just a bit. You can even hook your thumb and encourage that motion. Feel the IT band. Take the twist. Raise right arm up. And hold. 3 breaths. Flex through your ankle. Use the block. Press into the block. Lift your chest a little bit more. And now let's flow. Looking down. Anjaneyasana. Press your hips forward. Holding the block in hand if you'd like. Lift your arms up. Exhale to the twist. Tuck your back toes. Twist. Drop your back knee. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, twist. One more time. Low lunge. Untuck your back toes. Raise your arms up. Feel the balance. Feel the length coming through your body. Take twist lunge. Tuck back toes. Lift back knee. Press into the block. Lift your chest. Lift your gaze. Drop your knee back to Ardha Hanuman. Add the twist. Tuck your back toes. Turn to face the long edge of your mat. And here you are, Skandasana, deep squat, side to side. Now getting into the inner thigh, the pelvic floor, all the stuff that yoga believes, this energy center grounding through you, lifting you up. And if that energy center is unbalanced, oh my, how we become insecure, how fear becomes such a part of our lives. So this practice is all about balancing out that energy center. Side to side, now pause, bend your left knee, flex your right ankle, lift your tailbone, feel the stretch on the inner thigh, using the block to help you. Come center and switch. Legs are on fire, that's okay. Come center, Prasarita, toes forward, holding the block, press into the block, lift your left arm and take a big twist. Gaze up. Press your right foot into the ground. You'll notice the stretch on the inner thigh, and looking down, switch. Press into the block, lift up. Press left foot into the ground. Looking down, take the block, place it back where it was. Walk your hands over to the opposite side of your mat. Left foot forward, right knee drops. Low lunge, bring the block towards you. Walk your back leg farther back. Get the stretch that Anjaneyasana does so well. When your hip flexors are tight, it pulls your pelvis out of alignment, causing a cascading effect. Often back pain is the first thing we notice, but also rounded shoulders. Slowly walk your body up. Maybe lift arms up with the block. A deep breath here. Feel the entire chain here. Stretch and lift. Bring your block down to the ground. Tuck your back toes. Take twist lunge with the block. A lot of core here. Engage with the block. Good. Drop your knee to the ground. Untuck your toes. Straighten your front leg. Half split. Drive your heel down. Hook your finger. Hook your thumb. And think of pulling your hip back just a half inch. You should feel that sensation on the side of your leg. Good. Take the twist. And let's flow. Low lunge. Raise your arms up. Twist lunge. Block down. Tuck your toes. Take the twist. Drop down. Half splits. Take the twist. Twice more. Low lunge, untuck toes, lift up, feel more extension through the spine. Take twist lunge, tuck and lift. Drop your knee down, straighten your leg. Take the twist. One more time. Untuck your back toes, lift and reach. Press your foot into the ground. Twist lunge. Back splits Ardha Hanuman with a twist. And release. Lots of work in the hips. What good stuff here. Walk your hands to the inside of your foot. Tuck your back toes. Step your front foot back. Get it back there. Tuck both toes. Oh my goodness. Back to down dog. Walk it out. Pedal it out. Step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Palm on the block or hovering. Raise your arms behind you. Light toes here. Try to squeeze your elbows towards center. Feel your entire back body engage. Hollow out your belly. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms back like you're doing a butterfly stroke. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Spread your fingers apart. Lift up. Taking in today's blessings to heart center. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach behind you. Light toes. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping back. Step right foot back or left foot back flat on the ground. Left foot back, right foot forward. Setting up for warrior two. Slowly coming up to warrior two. Right toes. Straighten your front leg. Touch your hands above your head. Turn your toes forward. Warrior two to the other side. And now let's flow. Straighten. Turn, exhale, float, up and down. So what you're doing, you're getting into all facets of your major joints. Keep your fingers very strong here, side to side, adding a back bend in the center if you would like. Touch, maybe a gaze up. One more time to the right, stay where you are. Warrior one, step your back foot forward. Turn your hips. Physically, get your hips forward, squaring shoulders with hips. Feel the hip flexor in the back. Drive your back foot into the ground. Notice what you're feeling. Looking down to the block. Take your block into hand. Hold your block here. Lift the block up. Tilt the block to the right. Engage through your left glute. Lift up, straighten your leg, tone your belly, block comes down, lean forward just a bit, getting the motion first before we go deeper. Lift up, bend your knee, tilt, lift up, straighten your leg, hollow out your belly, a slow bow forward, maybe a little deeper this time, bending knee, warrior one, tilt to the right, lift up, straighten your leg, a slow bend down. And now your body's ready. Place the block to the inside of your foot. Tuck your chin, slowly moving down, forehead to knee pose. Feel the stretch in your hamstring. Bend your knee as much as you need. Flex your ankle. Gaze forward. Lift your body up halfway. Palm firmly on the block. Raise your right arm out to the side. Slowly add the twist, twisted triangle. Looking down, coming out of twisted triangle. Pivot, toes pointing forward. Prasarita, bending one knee, then the other. Transitioning so smoothly, side to side motion. Come center. Bring your right hand on the block. Raise your left arm up, 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 up. Drive your right foot into the ground. Feel the stretch on the inner thigh, and then switch. Looking down. Come on up halfway. Release the block, hands on your waist. Slowly coming up to standing. Turn your toes out, heels in. Goddess squat. Slide down an imaginary glass wall. Think of tilting your hips to the right, tilting hips forward, over to the left, and then backward, and then reverse. Only moving from the waist down. That's it. Nothing else moving. Light toes here. And your circles can be very, very small. This is range of motion for lumbar spine, as well as getting into tight areas around the pelvis. It's very common. We're seated a lot. So circling, building the heat. So good. Come center, lift your tailbone. So a tilt and then a tuck. Lift and tuck. A couple more here. If you're feeling warm through the leg body, that is great stuff. Building strength from the feet up. Neutral tilt, straighten your legs. Take a deep breath, open up. Touch your hands above your head. Bring your right arm down, side bend to the right. Inhale, lift. Side bend to the left. Getting into the lateral part of yourself. We like to move laterally in yoga. It's so powerful for your balance over time. One more time to each side. Are you breathing? How is your breathing today? How grounded do you feel? Bring your palms together, thumbs to heart center. Turning to the left. Pivot your feet. Stepping up for warrior one. Drive your back leg forward. Square your hips. This gives your hip flexor on the right a wonderful opening. Press your back foot down. Engage through the glute. Raise your arms up. Everything's square. Bedding up. Looking down, reach forward. Take the block into hand. Palms on either side of the block, building strength through the shoulders. Straightening. Whoops. Keep in warrior one and side bend to the left. Keep your anchor, that's your right foot, into the ground, right glute activated. Lower down the block right in front of you. Straighten your leg, tilt forward just a bit until you feel a stretch in the back of your thigh. Warrior one, bend your knee, lift, side bend. Inhale, lift, squeeze the block, straighten, tone your belly, hollow it out, reach forward. Inhale, so creating deeper motion every time, getting the body ready to do what we're about, ready to ask it. Keep going. One more time. Up, side bend, lift, straighten, lower the block, look down, block in right hand, tap the ground with it, tuck your chin, forehead to knee pose practice. Flex your front ankle if you'd like. Tuck your chin, compressing the thyroid, which regulates your metabolism. Lift your gaze. Press into the block. Straighten your right arm. Raise your left arm out to the side. Lift, lift, lift. Twist. Looking down. Remove the block, step forward. Forward fold, exhale. Hold on to opposite elbows. Bending your right knee, straighten your left leg. Feel the IT band. Press your hips to the left. And then center. Straighten right leg. Press your hips to the right. Feel the IT band. Side of the hip, side of the leg. Bend both knees. Add the twist. Straighten your left leg. Bring your right hand on the block or the ground. Raise left arm up. Looking down, switch left hand down. Right arm sweeps out. Straighten your right leg. Low knee lower. Keep your knees bent. Bring the block in front of you for toe stand practice. Walk your fingertips close together. And walk your toes close together. Lift your heels and lower your heels. Lift and lower a couple more times. Practicing. And now keep your heels lifted. Squeeze your knees together. Lower your seat down if that feels okay. Lift your heels up a little higher. Use your block, building a higher platform for your fingertips to rest on. Squeeze your knees together. If you have furniture nearby for balance, you can use that as well. Some of you can slide the block underneath your knees for balance and practice lifting your chest, straightening your spine. Bring your palms together, rest your thumbs on your low heart. Tone your belly. Tone your pelvic floor. Release. Bring your fingertips on the block. Slowly straighten your legs. Uttanasana, forward fold. Shake it out. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Reach back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Nice strong back. Exhale, forward fold. Keep your arms back and up as you come up. Palms together, thumbs to heart center. Turning to find a wall. We'll be practicing figure 4 against the wall to help open up the hips in our balance practice. So, come about 8 to 12 inches away from the wall. Hinge at the hips. And as you hinge, bend your knees and get your sits bones against the wall. That will help you. Figure 4 against the wall is powerful for this standing leg, which in this case is the right. Lift your left knee, cross your ankle over your right thigh. Slide down. Use your hands against the wall to help. So if this isn't pleasant for standing knee, then slide up just enough until you feel the pressures off. So coming down as deeply as you'd like. Notice how it feels to stay here. Pressure back into the wall. Feel the fire burn. Wiggle your toes. For 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands against the wall. Slide up. Pause. Practicing eagle this side. Cross your upper thighs. Squeeze everything center. Bring your sits bones against the wall. Tuck your left toes behind your shin, your calf if you'd like. You can open your arms to a T for balance, or take left arm, top it by right, cross, press your palms together, lift and lower. Getting into the shoulders a little bit, lift and lower. And if your standing leg is on fire, can you relax? Can you smile through the fire? Elbows down, open your arms to a T. Pressing into the wall, press away. Stand tall. Palms together, thumbs to heart center. Breathing in and breathing out. Notice the prana rushing through your body. How things have changed just from when you first came to the mat. Let's practice second side, figure 4 to eagle. Bend your knees. Your sits bones to the wall. Left leg is the standing leg. Knee is bent. Bring it right. Cross into a figure 4. Press your body into the wall, maybe palms on the wall for balance. Sliding down to challenge your strength. This is bone health. This is muscular health. This is mental health. Bring your palms together, thumbs to heart center. Breathing in. You know you're breathing in. Breathing out. You know you're breathing out. Bring your fingertips to the wall. Slide up. Set up for Garudasana. Cross your thighs tightly, maybe tucking your toes behind your calf. Open your arms to a T. Bring right, tap it by left. Hug yourself or create the double helix shape. Eagle arms, lifting and lowering your elbows, getting into the muscles just behind the shoulder blade underneath and a small muscle, teres minor, that can cause a lot of pain. Sometimes frozen shoulder is part of that. This is all helping. Press everything together. Bring your elbows in, arms out, and in relief. Bring both legs down. Pause in equipose, equanimity, palms together, thumbs to heart center. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. And release. Stepping back onto your mat. Let's rinse all of that good energy through your body. Inhale, lift. Taking in. Exhale and letting go. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach your arms behind you. Think of creating such a strong back to hold your lifted heart. Touching the ground. Step back to plank. Drop your knees to the ground, untuck your toes, shift forward, elbows supporting your ribs. Press your chest forward, upward facing dog. And back to down. Dog if you'd like, or child's pose. Moving into the yin portion of class. You will need a strap or a dish towel. Into a 3-part leg series that will make you taller. Yes, it will. So I will adjust my body so that you can see clearly what's happening. So having the strap in hand, lie back, recline all the way back. Slide your feet onto the mat, knees bent. Raise the strap over your right foot, holding on to both pieces with each hand. Keep your left knee bent. Bend and straighten through right knee. Keep your ankle flexed. Notice the hamstrings, the calf. Observe if your knee bends out as you bring your thigh towards you. It's always good to observe the angles at which your body likes to work. Straighten your knee, point your toes. You'll feel this wonderful stretch on the top of the foot through the ankle joint, and then flex. point, and flex. You may even feel the stretch go into big toe. That's good if you have any kind of foot health concerns. Take the strap, both straps, into your right hand for half happy baby. Think of bringing your knee out to the side, bending it towards your armpit. Tilt your left knee out. Bring your left hand on your hip, just to see that the hips are even here. So left knee's out for ballast. Walk your hand closer to right foot. This will create the tension you need without exhausting your biceps. Yes, you can hook your hand around your foot or peace fingers around big toe. Keep the strap there. So holding half happy baby, Lao Tzu says, watch your thoughts, for they become words. Watch your words, for they become actions. Watch your actions, for they become habits. Watch your habits, for they become character. Watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. Straightening your right leg. If you'd like, bend and straighten your leg a few times. Keep your ankle flexed. Feel the inner thighs. Right elbow is straight here to assist you. Holding your leg up. If your leg is straight, extend left arm out to the side to help balance your body. Bring your right leg up. Take the strap into left hand. Straighten your left leg. Adjust your hips slightly to the right. Before you come into the twist, you may want to take a block and then place the block on the opposite side of your body, to the left of your mat. Readjust. Extend your right arm out to the side and slowly lower your foot or inner calf to the block. Shift everything around so that you feel comfortable. Adjust your shoulders so that they feel flat. Flex your ankle. A few deep breaths here will open up the trunk. So, yogis know that transformation can happen through sound. And you know that instinctively when you go to a concert where the music is not to your liking, you feel one way versus when the music you're listening to is beautiful to you. Of course, there's science behind that. Your cells are mostly water, and water is a way that can help magnify and amplify vibration and sound. The teachings of yoga remind us of the sacred nature of sound and words. Words have become cheap in our Western online culture. The teachings are clear. Words and sounds have enormous power for you, transformative power. Turn your gaze to the right. Expansively breathe through your entire trunk, adding a slight pause after the inhale. Walk your hand closer to your foot, straightening your elbow. Think of picturing how you hooked your thumb around your hip and pulled it back just an inch. Do the same mentally and physically without hands. Connected tissue slowly releasing with time, breath, and gravity. Turn your gaze up. Bend your knee. Bring your knee close to you. Hold on to the straps with both hands. Bend and straighten your leg. Keep your knee straight, point and flex through your foot. Take the strap into your right hand, half happy baby. Tilt your bent left knee out to the side. Straighten your right leg if that feels okay for your inner knee. And now check the length of right leg versus left. Send both legs out on the floor. See if you received any length here. And come to second side. Bend your right knee, right foot flat on the floor. Bend and straighten through left knee, holding onto the straps. Just a little bit, releasing the hamstrings and then stretching. Hamstrings are like cold rubber bands. They do not like to be stretched suddenly. Yoga does a wonderful job of warming them and making them ready to do what you ask them. Point and flex through your toes, your ankle, feeling the stretch. Maybe holding the point, curling your toes in slightly. Take the strap into your left hand, bring your knee out to the left, bend your knee deeply. Create a counterweight with your right knee bent and tilting out. Check your hips, see if they're even here. You can reach around the outside of the foot if that feels good today, or keep your elbow straight with your knee bent, trying not to exhaust the muscles of your left arm. Bija mantra are one of the earliest components of our yoga practice and are quite possibly the first type of meditation that was developed. Bija mantra correlate to your 7 energy centers or chakras. The most well-known Bija mantra would be Om. Bija mantra are transformative sounds intimately connected to your life force. Even when silently chanted, the vibration changes, your energy changes. People believe in this, and there have been experiments on sound. There's entire practices devoted to sound. Words are so powerful. If you write powerful, uplifting words on your water bottle. Believe that the water within that bottle changes its energy. It's remarkable, remarkable beyond our understanding. And like prayer and affirmation, straighten your leg if you'd like. The repetitive use of a mantra can have a powerful effect on your mind, body, spirit, and emotions. Straighten your leg up. Rest your right leg on the ground. Take the strap into the right hand. Shift the block to the other side of your mat, right about where your leg will land. Shift your body over to the left just a bit, straightening out the spine before you twist it. And then bring your leg over to the block. Walk your hand up closer to your foot. Adjust your shoulders. They feel flat. Flex your ankle. And let time, breath, and gravity unwind the tight connective tissue up and down your spine, around the outer hip, and into the IT band. Iliotibial band. Change your breath. Deep breath in, add the pause, exhale slowly. The Muladhara chakra, the first chakra, the root chakra, represents your basic human need to feel safe and nurtured. If these needs are left unmet, your higher needs may be a struggle. You may feel stuck in balance, perhaps lacking trust. You may see possessions as sacred. You may feel you have no direction in life, or you worry excessively about money, security, safety, possessions. The color associated with this energy center is red, ruby red. Close your eyes and visualize that color, that beautiful, rich, ruby red. And for the next 5 to 7 breaths, inhale the word I, exhale am. Exhale, turn your gaze up, coming out of the twist, slowly. Straighten your leg, hold on with both hands, bending and straightening your knee. Slide your right foot up. Tilt your right knee out to the side. Point and flex through your ankle a few times. Half happy baby, just briefly. Bend right arm out for counterweight. Maybe straightening left leg, holding on to the strap with left hand. If you are feeling anxious, yogis believe your first chakra may be out of balance. You've done so much this very day to reestablish that balance. Your breathing, your intention, your grounding, the movement you do, all of these things help reset that energy center. The visualization, the words you choose, all of it supporting a balanced first chakra. Release, take the strap away, check the length, make sure you're even. Hug your knees in, curl your forehead up towards your knees. Roll onto hands and knees, child's pose. Bring your knees wide, big toes touch. Rest your forehead on the ground or the block. We'll be here for 10 breaths. If your first chakra is balanced, the fruit of this balance includes patience, structure, stability, security, ability to manifest your dreams. If you are the one that somebody has said, you are my rock, I really count on you. Or maybe there's somebody in your life who you consider your rock. Yogis believe that emanates from this balanced energy center. Slowly press up. Toe or hip circles to re-establish the relationship between spine and lower body. Hip circles can be practiced by pressing your hips over to the side, back to your heels, and over to opposite side. Moving your spine laterally, opening up the side body. Coming down to your belly, all the way to belly. Reach for opposite elbows, forehead resting on your stacked arms. Rock your hips from side to side. Crocodile pose. Untuck your toes. Press your toenails into the ground. Your knees will lift. Feel the energy around the knee joint. This is good strengthening for knee. And release. Do that a couple more times. Press toenails down, knees lift. And release. Rock your hips side to side. And rest. You can turn your head to the side. Crocodile helping to open up the shoulder joint, but so good for the low back. And a gentle back bend. Begin to breathe through your belly, expanding through your entire torso, massaging the vagus nerve, which helps stimulate a very calm center. Chilling out your nervous system even more deeply. Feeling fully grounded, fully in touch with the energy below you, heavenly energy above you, and you are the culmination of both. Relax your shoulders, your brow. Inhale deeply. Slowly exhale. Rest in Shavasana. Slowly coming back to awareness, wiggle your hips. Bring your arms apart, elbows toward your side. Roll your shoulders a few times. It's back to child's pose. Pause. Out of your head into your body. Feel the energy pouring up, supporting you. You are safe. You are grounded. You are stable. You are somebody's rock. Press up. Transition to a comfortable seat. We are beginning a 7-part series on seed sounds. Today we will be practicing chanting Lam, which is the seed sound of your Muladhara chakra, first chakra. Take Ganesha mudra, so hooking your fingers. So this is a mudra that invites in courage. So if chanting is new to you, you can certainly listen and chant in your mind. You get all the same benefits. Hook and then pull apart. Feel the upper body engage, the heart lift. Chanting Lam 3 times for 3 rounds. Exhale fully. Inhale fully. La. And again, inhale. La. And one more time, inhale. La. Release Ganesha Mudra. Open your palms wide. Stretch your arms out, releasing that amazing energy, that vibe that you just created. Bring it to heart center through Anjali Mudra. Tuck your chin, close your eyes. Tuning in, the heartbeat beneath your thumbs, the strong yogi heart. May the love, light, kindness, and compassion that radiates so abundantly and eternally around you, shine out through your lifted, light, strong yogi heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Please visit yenyogafitness.com for more if you'd like to visit us in person, or check out the other YouTube videos you see. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.